Alright, hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Mukluk Streams. I'm your charming self-proclaimed, yet still humble host Mukluk, and today we are going to kill Brutal Dracula. God dang it, the whole day yesterday we were working on this, and we did see what I believe is the final phase. Alright, so, last time we worked on this for many hours. We saw what I believe is the final phase. After seeing it, and after proving to myself I was able to get there without spoilers, I finally was like, alright, I'll accept a little bit of advice. Let me see what other people are doing here since I was able to get here. And, did a couple things. One, I decided I really did want to use Veil of Chaos, so I went back to town, off stream, and I crafted a gem for Veil of Chaos. So I've got a gem for it now, and now it makes 2 clones that both explode. So that's kind of cool. The next thing is, you know, I watched a video of someone doing the parts of the fight that I had already seen, and saw the moments in the fight where they were able to quickly go into their spellbook and change things out. So when we get to the point where the enemy, he starts phasing from phase 2 to phase 3, I'm going to attempt to open my spellbook and quickly equip another ability or two to help me kill the stuff of the DPS check. And then when we go into the phase where it's just an absolute bullet hell, I will attempt to open my spellbook and equip double blocks. And we will see how that goes. Now, all of that, of course, means I still need to get to phase 3 under my own skill, using the knowledge I already know. So, let's use... I've got 2 hours worth of buff potions. Let's use some of those right now. Umesco, thank you for the prime. I appreciate that. And let's get into it. Let's get into it. Now remember, we haven't actually done any tries yet, so if we kill it, it'll still be first try. We've done some warm-ups and we've done some attempts. No tries yet.
The powers you bear belong to me. Surrender them or face your destiny. You will learn to obey. Run, little whelpling.
Okay. Double block.
On your
Phase.
grovel before your king.
Prongs. I am shocked that that did not, okay.
No mercy for the weak.
Avoid the shurikens. Block that.
The heartbeat of victory.
With the arrow.
To my dominion. There is no escape.
Alright, dodge the bats. Doing a very poor job of that. I just woke up, leave me alone.
Flee will not save.
Wow, the range on those.
Vortex of blood that things in. On your knees.
Evasion. Oh, I released the block too early, dang it. I've raised the block at the right moment, but then I dropped it too early.
You are a
Fades.
An imitation.
Alright.
This
I
is
don't
what it
think
means
I'm
to be
changing
king.
anything this part.
Die for your king. This is the end.
Wow, that reached me?
I am the master of
Alright, bullet hell phase. That's not good.
Run, little weapling.
Crystal's dead. Nice.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide.
No.
The shadows herald your end. In the mist,
3 of the 4 hit. Bats.
This is the end. Death is my ally. My superiority eclipses all. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
No.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Absolutely loving the way he says sanguine.
Most of your fears.
Yo, 5 Death Knights in a row.
The ground weeps sanguine tears. This is the end. I hunger for vengeance. I am the master of shadows. There is no escape from the flames.
Dang it, I took way too much chip damage from that.
I am supreme. This is eternal power. This is the end. I am the darkness that devours all. Feel the bloodstorm tide. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. The ground weeps sanguine tears. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. More bones to adorn my halls. I crave to taste your blood.
Dang it.
Darkness comes to claim you. This is the end. Behold the might of a king.
No, I tried to shield that. No! Ah, what a first attempt of the day. Oh my god.
Witness the might of the
What a first attempt. That is the second best attempt I've done in 4+ hours on this boss, and that was the first one of the day. Was that phase 10 or 15? That was the end of phase 2. If I had done a little bit more damage, then it would have been time to swap skills. If you're gonna have a warm-up, 1% from phase 3 is a hell of a warm-up, right? Friggin' 9-minute fight.
The scent of a blood kin. You wield a fraction of my power, don't you? My first challenger in eons, bearing just a hint of my power. Let us see how you wield it. Kneel to my dominion. Grovel before your king. No mercy. You will learn to obey. Feel the heartbeat of your doom. I am the darkness that devours all. No mercy.
Oh! Dang it! Not want to take those.
Kneel to my dominion. Fleeing will not save you. In my veins flows the essence of true darkness. On your knees. I am the ghost of your fears. Kneel and die. You are a shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king.
Alright, phase 2.
Your end is in the shadows.
Oh, I got the shield up, but it didn't count. Oh my god.
This is the end. Witness the might of the true immortal king. There is no escape from your fate. You will kneel. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. so many others.
No! Ah, dodge was on cooldown.
This is the end! It is too late to beg for your life. Endless hatred. I am the darkness that devours all. Delicious.
No! Ah, I missed the dodge. I'm low on blood.
The ground weeps sanguine tears. Flee from your inevitable demise. Run, little reveling. Grovel before your king. Feel the blood storm.
I didn't even see what got me there. I think a falling sword.
Darkness comes to claim you. The ground weeps sanguine tears. I am the relentless force that consumes all. This is the end! The ground weeps sanguine tears. Die for your king. On your knees. I am the harbinger of your demise. The mist unseen. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. This is the end. Flee from your inevitable demise. There was no escape from fate. Kneel to my dominion. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. This is the end. I am the darkness that devours all.
That's...
Feel the bloodstorm's tide.
Bombs.
I'll make it rain blood. the undying. No.
All right, phase 3.
Impossible.
That and that is what I wanted to try.
You think you can defeat me? I am inevitable. Death will not hold me forever. Impossible. How can my own powers betray me? Witness the might of the true immortal king.
Oh my god, we're like 3 seconds into the phase. I needed to zoom out more. I couldn't even see the bullet waves until they were right on top of me. That's only the second time I've seen phase 3 and I was only there for like 3 seconds. Alright. Use counters, not shields for last phase. I don't want to. I don't really have good gems for the counters. I don't have any gem for this one.
An uninvited guest. Welcome to my realm of eternal night.
Good morning, everyone. Hi,
My
Sam.
blood pulses within you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return. Bravo before your king. Fleeing will not save you. To my dominion. In my veins flows the essence of true darkness.
I tried to dodge out of that. I think I should just reset now. Good morning, everyone. Hi, Sam. Hand's getting cold.
I can taste my bloodline in the air. A rare treat in a challenger. My legion stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate this delay. Run, little loveling. You will learn to obey. On your knees. There is no escape from your fate. Kneel and die. Feel the heartbeat of your doom. On your knees. Darkness comes to clean.
Alright, that phase.
Kneel to my dominion. You will learn to obey.
Oh. I tried to raise the shield at the fucking time.
A vortex of blood where all things end.
I want to use my ult with the pillar. Thought I'd go between those.
He will not save you. Within the mist unseen. On your knees. You are a shadow, an imitation.
Phase 2.
This is what it means to be king. I am the immortal king. The ground sang me a tears. I am the master of blood and shadows. Me will not save you. I will be your doom. The ground weeps sangria tears. I am the darkness that devours all.
Got the health orbs. Oh no. Oh no.
Fresh blood.
Dang it. I have never taken that many bats during that phase. That was not good.
You will learn to obey.
I
Night,
thought that I would be dashing during that attack.
In the end, this is the end. Kneel and die. I am the darkness that devours all. This is the end. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I am the master of blood and shadows. No mercy for the weak. am the harbinger of your demise. Feel the bloodstorm's tide! This is the end! Darkness comes to claim you. The ground weeps sanguine tears! Your fate is sealed! Sanguine tears, embrace your demise. This is the end. I am the ghost of your fears.
Time to wiggle.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide! The shadows herald your end.
Dang it. Too many mistakes. Too many mistakes. I was sure Muck was going to do a training montage before trying again against this guy. Sand, yesterday was the training montage. All day yesterday was the training montage. What are you talking about?
Bearing the power of my blood. Bold, but naive. My first challenger in eons, bearing just a hint of my power. Let us see how you wield it. No mercy for the weak.
I thought I would sidestep that.
To my dominion. There is no escape from fate. Kneel and die. Feel the heartbeat of your doom. Run, little weakling. I am the ghost of your fears. You will learn to obey.
I messed up there. I had answers to that. I just didn't use them in time.
There is no escape from your fate. Gaze into the maw of the vampiric vortex. You are a shadow,
Phase.
an imitation. This is what it means to be king. Grovel before your king. Your end is in the shadows. This is the end. Flee from your inevitable demise. There is no escape from your fate. sanguine tears.
Ah, clones over there.
The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Ah! Elusive strike didn't cast fast enough.
This is the end. Endless hatred. It is too late to beg for your life. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. Die for your king. Darkness comes to
Well, that sucked. I took a hit and only did 2 of 4. That was not a good moment for that, apparently.
I will be your doom. Behold the might of a king.
Dude, these crystals. Oh my god. The whole room.
The might of the true immortal
I think he did a
king.
double cast there at some point.
Death is not the end.
That was, I've never seen crystal coverage like that.
I can taste my bloodline in the air. A rare treat in a challenger. My blood pulses within you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return. Run, running. Gaze into the maw of the vampiric vortex. No mercy.
Whoa.
Mist unseen. Grovel before your king.
Shoot. My dodge at a second.
Fleeing will not save you. Kneel to my dominion. A vortex of blood where all things end. You
Phase
are
two.
a shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king. I crave to taste your blood. Kneel to my dominion. Witness the might of the
crystals already.
immortal king.
Alright, one crystal's dead.
Fleeing will not save you. You will learn the ground weak sanguine tears. This is the end.
No.
I am the immortal king.
I regret that.
I am the ghost of your fears. I am the harbinger of your demise. Feel the bloodstorm's the ground will be sacred tears. You will feel the bloodstorm.
No! Dang it! I dashed in right when he decided to do that.
The ghost of your fears. The ground weeps sanguine tears. This is the end. This is the end. I am the master of blood and shadows.
Huh.
No mercy for the weak. My superiority eclipses all. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. Die for your king. I hunger for vengeance. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. On your knees. I am the darkness that devours me. The ground weeps sacred tears. This is the end.
No!
This cannot be.
I feel like these last two attempts, he's been summoning crystals faster. But. Are you named after the Mukluk shoe brand? That right there is a YouTube video on how I got the name.
You wield a fraction of my power, don't you?
Maybe the corrupted skull for crystals instead of the knight. The problem is the skull, I have to be within the ring to hit it.
The
So I have to
powers
use a
you
dodge
bear
and the
belong
skull to hit
to
the
me.
crystal. The Death Knight, I
Surrender
don't have
them
to
or
do
face
anything
your
but the Death Knight to
destiny.
kill the crystal. Dang it, I was looking at chat.
Fleeing will not save you. On your knees. to my dominion. On your knees. There is no escape from your fate. Feel the heartbeat of your doom.
Let's just reset now if we can. That's way too low health for phase 1. I'm kind of torn. Is longer lifetime on Knight good or bad since you want the mage too? I mean, I usually go for longer. I would be happy to take the longer lifespan because... So what he's talking about is there's a gem thing where when the Knight expires, you get a mage.
An uninvited guest.
However, you...
Welcome to my realm of eternal light.
So it's like, if you have the Knight last long enough, and then the mage lasts long enough after, and then you summon another Knight, you can have
My
multiple
legion
things out.
stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate this delay. No mercy for the weak. You will learn to obey. Kneel and die. Run, little whelpling.
Hot dog is available.
In my veins flows the essence of true darkness. Within the mist unseen. There's no escape from your fate.
Thought I would sidestep that.
Grovel before the king. You are a shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king. This is eternal power. This is the end. I am the master of light and shadow. Run, running.
No, the little flag thing got me.
The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Thought I would sidestep that.
Death is my ally. This is the end. I am the darkness that devours all. I am the undying. Feel the blood-storm's tide. The ground weeps sanguine tears. This is the end. In the night. seal. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. Within the mist unseen. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Should have used my dodge there. I was trying to see if I could get away with not doing it. And I thought my block was up for that.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide. Flee from your inevitable demise.
Not sure if the summon Death Knight. I've summoned the Death Knight back to see if it would turn into a mage, but it just rushes forward and gets burned, so I don't think it's
drown
going to it.
in hatred. This is the end. I am the harbinger of your demise. Mist unseen. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
No! Right into it.
This cannot be the end.
Dracula likes to talk a lot. Yeah, he's a chatty boy. I got an insane jewel, 16 damage, 35 mage, 35 hit point, 35 time. What was mine?
Footsteps.
Mine's 34 mage with 34 more power.
Domain.
Death Knight health increased, and Death Knight heals you while attacking. I don't have the increased time. Does weapon change players' movement speed? If the weapons have movement speed on them. For example, my slashers have a 5% movement speed increase on them. Otherwise, no.
The scent of power, unmistakably mine. Thank you for returning it to me. No mercy.
Block the shuriken. Evade that.
Kneel to my
Behind
dominion.
him. Block this. Gabe, I cannot reach. Evade that. Avoid the bats. Prongs. I still got hit. Press.
A vortex
That.
of blood.
He's doing the vortex. Use the chaos volley. I could not dodge out of the chaos volley, so I'm gonna avoid that. Alright, let's just do a reset. That's good. I think he wants down, buddy. Push the door too, the light's in my eye. You can hang out if you want, but put the door back to how I had it.
The scent of a blood
I don't know what you mean by that.
You wield
I
a
mean,
fraction
I'm
of
still
my
working on
power,
it.
don't
I
you?
got him almost dead on one of the
My
attempts
blood
earlier, but I haven't
pulses
killed him
within
yet.
you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return.
Alright, counter. That's that.
There is no escape.
Invisible versus this. Block that.
Kneel and die.
This. Evade that. Block this. Sidestep.
In my veins flows the essence of true
Block up in 2 seconds. I thought I could sidestep that.
I
phase.
Probably will be your king. You will learn to obey. Fleeing will not save you.
He's gonna block the shuriken, isn't necessary. Evade. Block. Block. Sidestep. Switch bats. Chaos volley. Bow. Get a shot off. Phase. Health is full. Don't need to channel.
This is what it means to be king. More bones to adorn my halls. This is the end.
Kingdom. Oh, dang.
I am the relentless force that consumes.
I had block up, I just didn't press it in time.
Witness the might of the true immortal king. Run, lovely. Kneel and die. Feel the blood storm's tide.
Ah, I lost track of him there.
I am supreme. Darkness comes to claim you. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Between them.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Bronze.
This is the end.
Oh no, I'm gonna get hit.
I am the ghost of your years. The ground weeps sanguine tears. Kneel and die. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. It is too late to beg for your life. I am the master of blood and shadows. There is no escape from your fate. Die for your king. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Ah!
I cannot.
I saw the reticule, it just didn't go in time. I hit a elusive strike to survive that with fire in time. This looks like first attempt. Second. Hey Muck, how's it going with Drac? We have seen the final phase multiple times. It's just execution. He hits really mucking hard. You could basically... Oh, my potion's about to wear off. You can basically make 2 or 3 mistakes in a 10-minute fight.
A rare treat in a challenger.
Is this the
My legion
HTCM of
stands
the
ready for
You know
my
what? Just for an
return.
attempt,
I will not
I'm gonna
tolerate
try
this
that.
delay. No mercy for the weak.
Alright, that is the downside to this ability. You gotta hit him with it.
Kneel to my dominion.
Let's just reset now. It has a much shorter cooldown, and it summons 2 skeletons instead of 1, but you have to land the shot. DK's better. Yeah.
You have come to me, bearing the power of my blood. Bold. But the powers you bear belong to me. Surrender them or face your destiny. You will learn to obey. Run, little one.
Invis. Block.
On your knees.
Base. My body is going to hit me. Go invisible while my skill cooldowns come up.
There is no escape.
Shurikens. Dog. Elusive the other direction.
Feel the heartbeat of
Wait for the projectiles. And then shove them right back in space. Dodge out. Chaos Ball. Off to the bow. Get a shot off. Counter. You missed. Elusive.
I am the darkness that devours all.
Bat phase. I took 1 bat.
Grovel. King.
Elusive. Walk. Counter. Death Knight.
No mercy.
Invisible, so the Shuriken doesn't track me.
On your knees. Gaze into the maw of the vampiric vortex.
Block. Didn't land.
Kneel to my
Elusive.
dominion.
Dodge. Block. Counter.
Flee.
Invis, so it doesn't track.
Darkness comes to clean.
Bat phase. Dodge. Hit him in the back.
You
Phase
are a
2.
shadow, an imitation.
Pick up the blood, because why not?
This is what it means to be king. Your end is in the shadows.
Block. Counter. Death Knight on Crystal. Dodge. Set him on fire. Elusive. Block. Death Knight on the Crystal.
Witness the might of the true immortal king.
Crystal died.
There is no escape from your fate. Grovel before. Feel the bloodstorm.
Prongs. Swords. Dodge.
This is the end.
Prongs. Bats. Block. Counter.
This is eternal power.
Visible just for the movement speed. Death Knight on the Crystal. Block. Counter.
I am the darkness that devours all.
Bat phase. Throw Death Knight on the Crystal. I
drain the
missed the
life
dodge
from
on the
your
return.
veins. Death is my ally. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Wrongs. I could have blocked that, I was too slow.
The ground weeps sanguine tears. I am the relentless force that consumes all.
Invisible, so he doesn't do his other move. Pick up the health. Tried to run between those, but failed.
Within the mist unseen.
Blood is very low. Dodge.
Feel the
Wrongs.
bloodstorms.
I only got off 2 shots of that. I'm not sure if it was really block counter, Death Knight, dodge. I just used that
The
block.
ground weeps sanguine tears. Your fate is sealed.
Summon the crystal.
Believe on your
Doing
inevitable
this
demise.
phase.
No mercy for the weak.
Death Knights are being stupid right now.
Fall like so many others. I am the harbinger of your demise.
Swords and bullets. Block the bullets, run from the swords. Wow, I was in a dodge. Okay, wow.
Death is
I was in a dodge and he hit me with his sword slash, and then all the falling swords landed on me. Mark, did you figure out what the phase 3 blood did? It's like double cooldown on your dodge and 50% chance of anything you cast to instantly recharge. And like double power and double spell power or something like that.
An uninvited guest. Welcome to my realm of eternal night.
This is brutal? Yeah, this is
My
brutal.
legion stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate this delay.
Alright, block, counter.
Run, little
Invis so it doesn't track.
kneel and die.
Sidestep.
You will learn
Elusive strike.
way.
Block, counter.
Flee.
Invis so it doesn't track. Pound. Elusive. Block, counter.
In my veins flows the essence of true.
Chaos Volley. Swap to bow. Block, counter, Death Knight.
No mercy.
Invis is on cooldown. Elusive.
I am the darkness that devours all.
Bat phase, throwing some DKs out. If they kill bats, they drop blood. Didn't expect him to U-turn like that. Double block counter. Elusive strike.
Fleeing will not save you.
Went in Viz, but I didn't move enough. Elusive.
Feel the heartbeat of winter.
Waiting 3 seconds on shield. That's why. Bow and arrow, take a shot. What? Okay, I'm just gonna reset now. I can only assume the shield was just slightly not pointed at him. That was something. You get one opening every 5 minutes. Yeah, I've heard people say that the gun is better for this fight.
The scent of blood
But this is the legendary weapon I have, and I'm
fraction
not
of
willing
power,
to go
don't you?
farm greater rifts more. But if I had
scent of
the
power
gun, I could do a
mistaken
little bit more
mine.
damage during the fight.
Thank you for returning it to me. No mercy.
Is
Kneel to my dominion. Feel the heartbeat of your doom. There is no escape from your fate. I am the ghost of your fears. Grovel before your king. There is no escape from your fate.
counter,
Kneel and
Bronx, dodge.
gaze into the maw of the vampiric vortex.
Oh no, my dodge had 0.1 seconds left on it. Dang it. Wow, there goes 60% of my health.
You are a shadow, an imitation.
Stopped over from
This
YouTube
is
for
what
20
it
minutes. Thank you,
means
Dave.
to be king. My superiority eclipses all. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I am the master of blood and shadows.
Time for my least favorite phase.
Run, flee from your inevitable.
What? He's just doing it again back to back. I've never seen him do this.
Run, drown weep sanguine tears. More bones to adorn my halls. Within the mist unseen. In the night, my power reigns supreme. Kneel to my dominion. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. Die for your king. This is the end. I crave to taste your blood.
Dude, these crystals. God dang it.
Darkness comes to claim you. The ground weeps and green tears. The ground weeps weird tears. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. The ground weeps sanguine tears. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I am the harbinger of your demise. I am the darkness that devours all. Endless hatred. This is the end. No. Impossible. You think you can defeat me? I am inevitable. Death will not cope me forever. Impossible! How can my own powers betray me? Witness the might of the true immortal king! I am the master of blood and shadows!
Oh, I thought my block was available.
Witness the might of the true immortal king!
Oh, my hands are shaking so much. Dang it, I hate that. Dude, I get to this phase, and this is like the 4th time in 6 hours I've gotten to this phase, and my hands are just like violently shaking. God, that made it so much more difficult. Hang on. I gotta wait for this to stop. I'm not even joking. I'm not proud of it. It's just like, I was so nervous. It's just like, you know, it's like, oh my gosh, it took so much to get here, and then freaking jitters. Uber adrenaline, I guess. Loved your new Is It Worth It video. Thank you. I am glad you enjoyed it. Alright, I gotta wait a second. Swimsuit, is it worth it? Anything cosmetic in Guild Wars 2, the is it worth it is just, do you think it's pretty? That's it. That face is incredible. Yeah. It's like, There's the shockwaves that push you, and then the falling swords on the ground, and then the bullets. And you can block the bullets, but even with 2 blocks, there are sometimes bullets that you don't have a block up for. Alright. I heard someone on Twitter make the joke that ain't it just got the funding to make 6 more expansions because of the swimsuits. Yeah, that's Shaman. He's the one who said that.
An uncommon sound in my timeless domain. My first challenger in eons, bearing just a hint of my power. Let us see how you wield it. Fleeing will not save you. On your knees. Feel the heartbeat of your doom.
Block, here it is. Oh, that took some damage. What? I guess if you stand right on top of them, even while blocking during the blender move, you take damage. Now I know.
Within the mist, unseen. Kneel to my dominion. No mercy.
I'm trying to play more aggressively now that I've got a really good handle on the fight as I get hit.
A vortex of blood where all things end. You are a
Phase.
shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king. I am the immortal king.
Ah! I got slowed by the ring spawning in.
Comes to claim you. You will learn to obey. This is the end.
There.
Round with sanguine tears. Flee from your inevitable
Why
demise.
did they stopped hitting the thing and ran for Dracula?
There is no escape from your fate.
Nice, they got it.
I'll make it rain blood. The ground needs sanguine
Falling sword
tears.
got it.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I am the ghost of your fears. Embrace your demise. Drown in hatred. Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I hunger for vengeance.
Dang, that wombo combo.
darkness comes to claim you. Feel the bloodstorm's tide! The ground weeps sanguine tears! Relieve on your inevitable demise! There is no escape.
This is my least favorite phase, this one right here.
Behold the might of a king. I will be your doom. I am the darkness that devours all. On your knees. This is the end! No! Impossible! You can defeat me? I am inevitable!
Oh! Oh, I'm weaving! Oh! No, wait, it's over. It's over.
Not me forever. Impossible! How can my own powers betray me? Witness the might of the true immortal king! I am the master of blood and shadows! I am the master of blood and shadows! Flee from your inevitable demise!
It's the longest I've lasted in that phase. Mike, when you have that blood, that plus damage taken debuff gets 1 stack every 2 seconds. Yeah, cool, I'm doing my best. I don't understand how you're supposed to damage him during that phase. I think primarily with counters. I didn't see, you have to kill him before the ring shrinks? The ring shrinks. I don't know. The circle kept getting smaller. You also do a self-healing build, just ignore the hits because the Drac Blood gives infinite spell resets. No, the Drac Blood gives you a 50% chance to reset a spell when you cast it. There was multiple times there that I needed to block and both of them were on cooldown. Some people like calls it. Yeah, a lot of folks use Cold Snap and Blood Right on that. Man, I was loath to just copy someone else's build, but I may have to for that. Alright. You got different blood. None at 100. I've got like a 95 rogue or something at home.
You have come to me, bearing the power of my blood. Oh,
I killed him with double shields, works just fine. What weapon did you use?
my legion stands ready for my return. I will not tolerate this delay. Run, little whelpling. You will learn to obey. Grovel before your king. Fleeing will not save you. You will learn to obey. Feel the heartbeat of your doom.
Ah, I'll block the still on cooldown.
Within the mist unseen. On your knees. No mercy. You are a shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king. You will kneel. The ground weeps sanguine tears. In the end, my power reigns supreme. Believe on your inevitable demise. There is no escape from fate. The undying. This is the end! Drown in hatred. Die for your king. Feel the bloodstorm's tide! I am the darkness that devours all. Feel the bloodstorm's tide! the end! Feel the bloodstorm's tide! It is too late to beg for your life. This is the end!
Two of the health orbs despawned before I could pick them up.
Witness the might of the true immortal king! Run, little lovely. Feel the bloodstorm's tide! I hunger for vengeance. In the mist unseen. Your end is in the shadows. The ground weeps sanguine tears. The ground weeps sanguine tears. This is the end. Darkness comes to claim you.
Bat's face.
I drain the life.
Oh, dang it. I was so tunneled on the bats, I forgot to dodge.
My superiority eclipses all. Feel the bloodstorm's tide! In the end, my power reigns supreme. Witness the might of the true immortal king!
My blood reserves run.
Run, little weapling. Kneel and die. The ground weeps sanguine tears. I am the ghost of your fears.
The room's not dark. Bugged out a little bit.
This is the end! Feel the bloodstorm's tide!
That Death Knight died instantly. Unfortunate. Also unfortunate.
Before your king. The ground weeps sanguine tears. Your fate is sealed. The ground weeps sanguine tears. I am the darkness.
Dang it, I need to down him so that the crystals all despawn at once.
I am supreme. No.
Okay.
Impossible. You think you can defeat me? I am death.
This is going significantly worse than last time.
Forever.
Probably because my Army of the Dead was on cooldown. Well, he's almost full health.
Impossible!
Bro, what?
How can my own powers betray me? I am the master of blood and shadow.
What the hell happened? Okay, time out. I thought that when you were draining, you were feeding on minion blood? Oh my freaking god. Why is that even a button on this fight? Dude, I thought I was draining the heart. It's so troll. You ran out of blood? Yeah, I know I ran out of blood, but it should have been replaced by the immortal blood. I was about to drain the immortal blood. Your bank was at 0 and it ticked out? That doesn't matter. I was getting a full blood source. It's a finisher for the ads? No, if you use drain on the ads, it summons the ads that fight you.
I can taste my bloodline in the air. A rare treat in a challenger.
How many times do you have to kill him? Yes.
My blood pulses within you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return. Fleeing will not save you. Kneel and die. Kneel to my dominion. No mercy for the weak. Kneel and die. A vortex of blood where things end. Grovel before your king. Darkness comes to claim you.
I'm just gonna try to reset if I can. I tried to block there, but the input didn't go through, so I took a huge hit. If Dracula grabs you, he also drains your bank. I know. It doesn't matter if my bank was 0. I was trying to drain the heart, which would have filled the bank. I didn't realize I grabbed a minion. I didn't even know that was a thing on that fight. I do now know that I need to make sure my ult is available going into that phase, though.
Uninvited guest.
Because he got like twice as much health because of that.
Welcome.
This is your monthly reminder that you won't touch the beakers if you use a straw. Happy 35 months,
My
Muck.
blood
Thank
pulses
you.
within you. No matter. It will only serve my victorious return. No mercy for the weak.
I'm trying to play so aggressive right now to try to speed this up, and I'm just getting punished. Alright, I gotta chill. I gotta go back to normal. I've only got time for like one more long attempt before I have to go back to town for potions. And if I have to go back to town for potions, I can make gems for the blood and frost counters.
Footsteps.
Here's what happened with the heart. You had like 30% hit points because you had no blood. It drains your HP. You literally died. No. I stopped draining before I died from blood loss.
My first challenge.
Because I was changing spells, closed the menu, and my person was just standing there getting hit.
Let us see
Also,
how
usually when you drain a V blood, you're invulnerable. But I guess I was draining a minion, so it wasn't a V blood.
Run, little whelpling.
Cooldown reduction for Frost for you for more damage. Dude, I don't know. I've never made gems for those things. I don't know what the options are. You should also check out the rules for Chaos Barriers. Ones.
You have come to me, bearing the power of my blood. Bold. But the powers you bear belong to me. Surrender them or face your destiny. There is no escape from fate.
Counter.
Kneel to my dominion.
Tried to elusive strike. Cast it too long. Jesus freaking Christ. Okay.
Will not save you.
I really wish elusive strike had a faster cast time. The fact that it's an evasion skill but not instant feels bad. Frost dash would be enough of a change. No, my damage went up considerably, changing from the other dashes to this
The
dash
scent of a
because it
blood
keeps
king.
putting ignite on him.
You wield a fraction of my power, don't you? The scent of power, unmistakably mine. Thank you for returning it to me. Run, little
Dude, it's doing shuriken right when the fight starts. Holy crap.
kneel and die. Grovel before the king. In my veins flows the essence of true darkness. I am the ghost of your
That phase.
You will learn to obey.
Seeing Muk spicy against a boss is both funny and sad at the same time. I wish you all the best and hopefully you manage to best this bloody king today. You're doing
Thank you.
great.
Appreciate the support.
Vortex of blood where all things end. You are a
Phase.
shadow, an imitation. This is what it means to be king. In the night, my power reigns supreme. This is the end. I will be your doom. Witness the might of the true immortal king! No mercy for the weak.
Dude, Death Knight, go. Hit it.
Death is my ally. This is the end!
Wow. That was just a lot of crap.
Bloodstorm's die! You will kneel. I am the darkness that devours all. Fall like so many others. Feel the bloodstorm's tide!
I hit shield!
Sanguine tears. In the mist unseen. Feed my hunger.
I guess I hit dodge too slow. Oh, man.
I am the ground with sanguine tears. I am the relentless force that consumes all. This is the end! Believe on your inevitable demise! Flee will not save you. I am the harbinger of your demise. I am the ghost of your fears. This is the end!
Oh, what am I doing? I needed to save that.
Die for your... This is the end! The ground needs sanguine tears! Feel the bloodstorm's tide!
Okay, yeah, I pressed shield. It just, I guess I didn't hit it fast enough. Alright. I have to go back to town to get potions. How are we doing today? Ah, so close. We're so close. My very first attempt today, I got him to 1% health. In phase 2. And the second attempt, we saw phase 3. It's been 2 hours since then. And we've gotten to phase 3 multiple times. Which is great. But... not quite there yet. How are you dashing so many times? One of the dashes you're seeing is the slasher's second skill. Do some riffs. You're missing some altar stuff, right? Nothing that would affect a boss fight. The altar stuff I'm missing is like increased speed while shapeshifting. The only way a riff could help me is if I was trying to get a different legendary weapon from the one that I currently have. Okay, let's see. Monkey Muck, how you doing? Hi, frats! Banging my head against a wall. Fish bones. I thought I left those on the alchemy table. I guess I did not. Bop, bop. Greater blood essence. All right. I'm clipping to use as an intro on Discord. Do it. Ugh. Hang on. I mean, while we're doing this, let's see. The Rising Brutal Dracula solo. I hate copying other people's strategies in games. I like figuring out my own. But we're over 6 hours on this guy, and we have gotten him to half health in his final phase. And I want to see what some other people did.
Dracula is by far the hardest.
Stop talking. Phase 3. No. Phase 3. Okay, here's this. He's using a greatsword. Phase 4. He's using... What is he using? He's using whip. Oh, that's the legendary whip that leaves fire. And he sets himself on fire, too. What is the skill? Oh, he's got both counters. He's not even using them. I guess the whip just does that much damage. Dude, like 88 is swing. The legendary slashers do like 20 and then 50 and then 50. Dude, I feel kind of screwed over now. Oh, that was a lot of damage. All right, that's how that guy did it. What about this one? All right, this one is also using those same 2 counters, and he's using gun. I hate DPS checks so much. So every second you're in this phase, you get a stacking debuff that increases your damage taken. So even if you play it perfectly and it takes you a long time, you'll eventually get to the point where you're like, you could be one shot. All right, what about this one? Is that it? All right, what is this guy using? Axes and the same double counters. Dude, everyone's using the same freaking build. Why axes? I'm curious, what did he use in, like, second phase? Double counter's really strong against third phase. Yeah. I don't know. It just seems kind of almost boring seeing that everybody's doing the same exact thing on that. So for the heart, he's using... This one's using Frost, Nova, and Void. And he's got axe and gun. And then same thing, the double counters. Let's see. And then this one is double counters. And then this one... Dude, this guy has 5 legendary weapons. Oh my god. Holy crap, someone doing something different. He's using Blood Frenzy and Power Surge. What the heck? Greatsword. He's just really muscling through the bullet hell. Pre-nerf. I don't know what they did. I don't know when they nerfed it or how they nerfed it. Oh, that's not brutal. Brutal no hit. Oh, great. All right. What did he do for the heart? He did Ball Lightning and Void. Wait, his Void is leaving fire on the ground? That must be a gem. Pistols, Ball, Lightning, and Void. Oh, look! Double counter. Oh my god. Okay, well, in case I do have to use it, I will make it just in case I need it. I despise that, though. Void is... Yeah, I used Void for a lot of the game. I know Void is good. I just didn't know about that specific gem. You can always spam double damage to avoid being hit with dash and slasher's Q. Kind of difficult to do that because the problem is the falling swords, right? Falling sword is on you, and you do this, and then, you know, if you time it just slightly wrong, you just go right back into it. Okay. Alright. I got a bunch of buff potions. Whoops, wrong button. And let's do alchemy. I could... Hold on. We've got a bunch of people that came back from running out on minions, or on missions. This one, Severa, has got more greater shards for me. God dang it, interact with her. Come on. There we go. Alright. Recycle, study, 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 study. And furnace. And do that. Okay. So, like, I could... If the slashers really were no good, I could go, gamble now on other stuff. That would mean having to craft a whole nother legendary weapon if I even got one from the gambling. Anything that leaves the dot field counts as strike damage, usually great against stationary targets that force you to move. Right. Let's see. Alchemy. Grab these. We can use these real quick. Sanguine Spear. Master Spellweaver. Tables. Boots. Assortment of Royal Curtains. Okay. Almost got all that. You can swap DK for Chaos Infusion. Yeah. Let's see. I'm really hoping to finish this today, but just in case. Alright. And double check. If the DPS on their own is low, just bump it up with Blood Rage and Infusion. Infusion? What? What do you mean infusion? Alright, so just confirming. Yeah, I don't think any of this is going to affect the fight. Doing freeze on an immune target does a Frost Nova. I don't think this does freeze. This just does chill. That can do freeze. Feed really helps in the hard phase. How? If you feed on one of the little dudes, it turns into a, bad guy, right? I think it turns into like a hostile dude. You know what? I'll get it. I'll get it. Who knows? All right, let's look at the gem stuff. I think I'm gonna need more dark silver. There we go. Got that. And just grab all of these for a second. And go upstairs. Okay, what is it? Cold Snap and Bloodright. Does it spawn little dudes if you eat them? It's either if you eat them or if they reach Dracula. I'm actually not sure now that I say that. Okay. All right. Don't. That Cold Snap is not that good. It has increased damage. Don't think we got the good stuff for two of those. Hold left alt to see what it could become. On the gem. Oh. Hang on. Oh, wait, I need these sapphires also. Grab these. Holding alt here does nothing. Holding alt here just shows the number changes. The two best frost barrier jewels IMO are the ones that reduce cooldown and the ones that shield you, but you don't seem to like spell power to shield stuff. What do you mean I don't like spell power to shield stuff? I thought it would show the skills you didn't got. No, it does not. That has bigger shield. Because you haven't used shields, you don't like game boss fields because you didn't like them? No, I feel like they just haven't worked well for me. I have no hatred for shields. It's just you only have 2 spell slots, so I usually think, oh, like this other thing is better. All right. Are you planning on testing your beta characters and guild wars too? Yeah, later tonight. Not right now. Right now we're killing Dracula. 100%. Sure, Bludge's case. Need grapes. Big Dracula has successfully defended his castle from home invaders for 8 hours now. Shut up. Muck is a squatter. That is highly offensive. Did they reduce feeding time for prisoners? I don't know. Okay, we got more buff potions. We got gems on the skills that other people used on this fight in case I need to copy those. And let's go kill Dracula. One thing you can do is use Adam's Amulet for ult and 15% more damage for the vampire's last phase. The ult is just random lightning everywhere, isn't it? I understand the damage bonus, but the ult is just random lightning, right? Like, isn't that not great because it's undependable? I also lose 8% movement speed if I use this. Adam's ult is alright for phase 3. You also can't TP now. Watch me. Zashi, thank you for the raid. Welcome. We are about to kill Dracula on our first try. Welcome to the stream. Muggle Douglas, well thought of you, Reginald Esquire, the fourth, the Sajati Festivals, the third, welcomes all of you to the lap. Hope you enjoy all seeing entertainment on the way. Can't get the speakers, not touch the speakers, giveaways every week. Please take a seat, but you'll only need the edge. You have to time the ult correctly so it hits as much mobs as possible. So you're saying after phase 2, equip the amulet for the rest of the fight. Hold on, can I hotkey that?
Mystical power
Yes, I
surges
can
through my
hotkey that.
veins.
I can hotkey that. Okay. Alright. Doesn't the 15% work for the whole fight? Well, yeah, but my current one gives me movement speed, which lets me avoid more things, so 15% more damage versus not getting hit is my logic. Alright, first attempt. Let's go. How many tries have you done so far? Shut up.
An uninvited guest. Welcome to my realm of eternal night. My first challenger in eons, bearing just a hint of my
Alright,
power.
summon DK.
Let us see how you wield it.
Elusive. Block, counter, DK.
There is no escape
Viz.
of your fate.
Sidestep the shuriken.
Bravo, king.
Dodge that. Block, counter, Death Knight. Elusive. Sidestep. The bat knocked me into it. Block, counter.
Feel the heartbeat of the tomb.
Chaos Volley. Swap the bow.
Darkness comes to
Bat phase.
on your knees.
Block, counter. bombs.
No mercy.
Shurikens. Bats.
A vortex of blood.
Waiting for the bolts. There they are. Counter, 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 counter. Dodge out. Bow. Box counter.
Fleeing will
Viz the
not
shuriken.
save you. Kneel and die. Darkness comes to claim you.
Bats.
Kneel to my dominion.
I should have used elusive there.
You are a shadow,
Phase.
an imitation. This is what it means to be king. More bones to adorn my halls. The ground weeps sanguine tears.
Block, 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 counter. Throw Death Knight on the crystal.
I am the master of blood and shadows. Run.
I want to get those life pickups. Block, 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 counter.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I crave to taste your blood. The ground weeps sanguine tears. Kneel to my dominion. Within the mist unseen.
That phase.
Feel the bloodstorm's tide. I'll make it rain blood.
Ah, I did that too early.
On your knees. This is the end. You will learn to obey. I am the darkness that devours all.
That phase.
The ground weeps sanguine tears. This is the end. Flee from your inevitable demise. There is no escape from fate. This is eternal power. The ground weeps sanguine tears. Embrace your demise. Darkness comes to claim you. This is the end!
Ah, I thought I could sidestep that.
The shadows herald your end. Feel the bloodstorm's tides. Endless hatred.
Go down! Oh my gosh. Okay. Equip the amulet, equip the bow, swap to this, and get...
You think you can defeat me? I am inevitable. Death will not hold me forever.
Oh god, I hate that spell. I'm gonna get friggin' epilepsy with that ability. Okay, back to slashers. Vampire, oh god, blood, blood counter, frost,
How can my own powers
frost
betray
counter.
me?
Okay.
Witness the might of the true immortal king. I am the master of blood and shadows. Witness the might of the true immortal king. I am the master of blood and shadows. Defeated by my own power.
Come on, 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 come on! Come on, let me hit the button!
Way.
Yes! Oh my god! Oh! What was that total? Like 7.5 hours! Oh my god! Because I'm excited. Let me have this! Oh my god. Forget, I hate that it was the first try with these abilities. I hate that. I absolutely despise that. Oh my gosh, Anna or Gabe? Is Gabe. Oh, my hands are shaking again. These are what I was using with the controls. Oh my god. Alright, god, I am so amped up right now. Oh, it just lets you teleport home after that. Just lets you TP home. Defeat Dracula. You obtain the blueprint of the
Yet
Throne of
another
Darkness.
accomplishment.
It definitely took one factor out of the equation. One single factor. And hang on, I'll explain what it was, alright? So like, in the final phase, I was having to basically use my brain's processing power to avoid the falling swords on the floor, and also the shockwaves coming out from the boss, and then there was the bullets coming across the arena. I had to use my feet and dodges, and sometimes the dash, to avoid the falling swords and the shockwaves. The shields were for the bullets. Now the thing was, with these shields, I had to find out where the bullets were coming from and aim in that direction. With these shields, I could wait until the last possible second and activate it, and it didn't matter what side I got hit on. And it was just one less thing. I didn't have to care which way they were coming from. That's it. That was just that one less factor. And then also Frost Counter gives like 50% hit points. I was basically, if you rewatch that, I think I was no hit until near the very end. I took one huge hit because I had so many debuffs. I will say this about gave me epilepsy in the fight. I almost went into a seizure watching that. I hate that. I never want to use that again. I was like, it was very difficult seeing what was going on when that happened. It's over. It's finally over. All right. Put that away. That spell was you? Yeah, that spell was me. And it was just like, I was trying to watch everything else, and then that was too much. You finally quit the game. Well, hold on. Is there any achievements for, like, building his throne or anything? So we've got the Soul Shard of Dracula. Hold on. I gotta check Steam. What are the Steam achievements I don't have for this game? Make a music box? I don't care. Fish? I ain't doing it. Use a cosmetic? I don't care. Interact with an Anathema that has all the technologies online. Not really worried about that. You're at 38 hit points to the end? Yeah. What does it take to make the throne? Let's see. Is it domination? Is it probably dominance? Throne of Darkness. 4 Onyx Tier, 40 Dark Silver, 8 Shadow Weave. I don't know if I have that. Listen to a music box that take 2 seconds? No, that's how little I care about Steam achievements. Alright, what is it? Hold on. 40 Dark Silver. I have 39. 8 Shadow Weave, 4 Onyx Tears. I have 2 Onyx Tears. Alright, I guess I'm not worried about it. Vinceris clipped it? Yeah. Dude, how many debuffs did we have at the end there? Oh, yo, that's okay. Yeah, that's exactly how fast the gameplay normally is, chat. Let me turn that down. Yeah, see, I was full health. Oh, another thing I had to do is during the fight, if you look, whenever I used a spell, there was a 50% chance it would not go on cooldown. So I was not able to have a feel for what spells I had available at any given time, right? It wasn't like I could use block 1, block 2, dodge, block 1, block 2, dodge. Sometimes it was block 1, block 2, block 2, block 2, block 1, dodge, block 1, block 1. It was, so every time I used a skill, I had to get in the habit of glancing at the bottom right to see what was available for the next emergency. I had to do that as well. So if you look down here, both are up. Yeah, right there I just got hit for 536 damage. And then I'm like, okay, both are on cooldown. I have to use Elusive Strike. That's the only time in the fight I use that, because I glanced down and I saw both were on cooldown. And then I'm like, okay, blood's up for the next one. Dude, look at this. I didn't even believe it. Come on, 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 come on. Come on, let me hit the button! I didn't believe that it was over until I hit the drain button. I think near death is more satisfying. Are you going to start the new playthrough on Dracula difficulty? Oh my god. Yes. Yeah, imagine you beat him finally and it pops up and it says Nightmare Mode unlocked. And you're like, woo! Freaking Nightmare Mode unlocked. No! I did it. Oh, I freaking did it. Okay. I could run around and craft the... I crafted the throne on normal mode. I'm satisfied. I'm satisfied. Chat, when I beat this game in early access, when Luminance was the last boss. Then, when Adam was the last boss, I couldn't beat him in early access, and I gave up. And then, when the game came out, I beat the whole thing, including Adam and Dracula, and I was like, alright, I'm done. I'm not gonna do brutal mode. And then a couple days later, I was like, I freaking want to play more V Rising. And so I started a brutal mode run. But at the time, I was like, I'm just going to see how far I get. I didn't really think, because I was just like, Adam took me hours on normal, so I'm not going to get him on. There's no way I'll get him on brutal. I don't know what he's got, but there's no way I'll get him. But we have beaten the entire game on every single difficulty. And I feel like that should go on my resume. That fight took me more time than some Elden Ring fights. Now, it's not the same type of challenge. I'm not saying, oh, this is as hard as a Souls-like. It's absolutely a different skill set. But holy crap. That, for me, some of these fights were tougher than Elden Ring bosses. That was crazy. Oh, man. Ha 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 ha. Feels accomplished. And, yo, shout out to you guys who watched me bang my head on that boss for 7 hours. I hope y'all enjoyed the struggles. Just to wrap up the, you know, we have a tradition on this channel. Whenever I say that I am done with a game, which I'm done after this, we do a little review time. Now, I actually released a review of V Rising, like a properly edited one on my YouTube channel this morning. So that is available if any of you are interested in that. But I'll give you the TLDR right now. This game, going into it, definitely wasn't what I expected. Because of the camera angle, I originally thought it was going to be like an ARPG. You know, like Diablo, Last Epoch, Grim Dawn, Path of Exile, that kind of thing. But really, the camera angle is the only similarity. You know, you don't level up. You just kill bigger monsters, get good, use their abilities and their loot to make better gear and keep going. In that way, the closest thing to this game that I could think of was Terraria. You know, you don't level up, you just keep getting better skills, or like better equipment, and you get better. That's it. And then, you know, you get like item level, and basically that's it. And at the same time, you can build like a sick castle and stuff like that. So it wasn't what I expected, but it was still really freaking cool. You know, it's some similarities to games like Valheim, so you can go around and mine rocks, chop trees, and build. And the first time I played it just like the true experience that they meant. And there were some features I hated, but I love the fact that the company allows you to turn them off. For example, by default, you cannot teleport while holding items. Valheim had that too, but you could turn that off in your game settings. I freaking turned that off on my second playthrough and ever since then. I was more interested in the boss fights than the farming. I didn't mind the farming, but I didn't want to devote tons of time to it. So I was able to turn up like how much wood do I get from chopping down trees and stuff like that. I just tripled it just to reduce farming time. So there's a lot of customization, you know, and you've got your solo PvE experience, your group PvE experience, co-op, and you've got your PvP experience. So there's a lot of stuff there for a lot of people. I think they did a great job with the sound design in the game, with the graphics, you know, like all the little cues on Dracula, I could use those cues. Like when he, you know, when Adam said certain things, he was about to do certain abilities. When Dracula made a certain sound, he was about to do a certain attack, and you could rely on that. It was dependable, and I greatly enjoyed that. Also, I will, just a random plug, GeForce Now. I did a sponsored stream for GeForce Now recently. I beat Brutal Simon Belmont while playing on GeForce Now. For any of you who might be interested in that product, this game runs really well on their servers, so you can play it through that. Just throwing that out there for anyone who cares. I like the customization. I hated that I had to copy a common build for that final fight, but after 7 hours, I was like, all right, it's time to put down my pride and just copy someone else's build. I don't usually like doing that. But for most of the game, you can very much use what you prefer. If you love Chaos Magic, or you love Unholy Magic, or you love Illusion Magic, you can really use what you favor with some rare exceptions. And then also there's different weapons as well. Like I use slashers on the final boss. There's so many videos of people using greatsword or pistols, you know, stuff like that. There's lots of different ways to do that. So I like that it's got some customization. Even the armor sets, there's like basically 4 main different stat types for the armor. Again, there's some similarities to Terraria. You've got your mage armor, your ranged attack armor, your melee attack armor, your summoner armor, stuff like that. The castle building, I like, I'm very much a function over form thing, so I made the essentials that I needed to play the game. But there are other people that can make some absolutely beautiful things. So if you just like, making a house with pretty lights and carpets and light fixtures and stuff like that, there's some absolutely insane stuff that you can do in this game with the building. Like you can make 20-story tall castles with giant libraries and things like that. So they did really good with that. The only negative thing I have to say about this game, and it's more of like a constructive criticism, is I wish they had what many people call wireless crafting. And to give you an example of that, if I'm at this furnace and I want to smelt this item, I need to go get these two things, wet stones and grave dust. So I've got to go over here and grab grave dust, and go over here and grab wet stones, and bring them back to the furnace, and then put them in, and then it will start. I cannot just say do this and have it pull from the stash. There are many other survival games that I have played that have that, including Grounded most recently, which is the survival game that is very kid-friendly. I play that with my son a lot, and even it has wireless crafting. As long as the stations are within a certain distance of your containers full of loot, it will pull from them. And I would love this game to add that. Truly, I don't know that there's anything else I want this game to add. I've heard some people say, I wish there was more content, something like that. I don't think, I think it's okay for a good game to have an end. This, to me, is a good game that has a good end. Now, you can grind rifts. Honestly, I'm very mixed feelings on the rift system. I get that they were trying to put in something that could, like, occupy a lot of players' time. But, like, grinding rifts to get legendary weapons, I wasn't a fan of that. I would rather just log in once a day for a week, sending a minion over here to the garden, and then come back and take all the shards and gamble them, than just grind rifts. But that was just me. I didn't favor that. And then on top of that, the gambling for legend. If it wasn't for the internet, I wouldn't know the legendaries existed, because it was like you had to gamble for them, and then it was like a 10% or 5% chance of getting one. So I would not have known about that. So I mixed feelings on the rift system. It was a cool idea, but at the same time, I didn't love it. So I definitely don't think they need to add more to that. But yeah, I think that's it. This is a fantastic game. I mean, for me, I would say like 9.5 out of 10. In the whole game. I usually in my reviews talk about bugs as well. I think I had like one bug. Like 100 hours into the game, I saw a treasure chest stuck in a wall, and I couldn't interact with it. I can't think of any other. Like, the rare time I get hit by a boss attack, and I'm like, oh, that was BS, I dodged that. There was moments like that. But, what gamer doesn't have moments like that? That's exactly what I did. I have 40 servants. They got all the shards I needed for legendary weapon. 40? Wait, you used a server setting probably. I didn't even realize there was a server setting to turn up how many servants you have. I just got like 5 and then it stopped. You had that one wagon that drove off the bridge? Yeah. Honestly, when I say stuck in a wall, I'm referring to that one. The wagon... I attacked one of those trade wagons, and the ox like pushed it, and it turned sideways, and it went like off a bridge, and it was suspended in space, and you couldn't reach it. It was outside the play area. 5 castles, 8 servants per castle. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of micromanaging. Just by purchasing your gambling. Yeah, when you buy a weapon from this merchant, there's like it's like a eye level 30 weapon like this. It's like the pink, the purple bow that I'm mousing over. But there's like a 5% chance or something like that it comes out the orange version. And the orange versions are set in stone. Like, they always have certain stats. Except, I think the slashers, there's 2 orange versions, and I just happened to get this one. But, like, the whip is Simon Belmont's whip, the Morning Star, that has, like, the flaming attack on the end. You have to be careful, because it leaves fire on the ground, and you could move into it and then get set on fire. It's only at 5%. Yeah, I had to gamble, like, 20 times, like, between 15 and 20 times to get one, I think, of Isfand. Something like that. Muck, can you plan on testing Spear this evening? Yes. Yeah, I will. Okay. Well, that was quite the journey. It feels very satisfying having ended it. And, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it too. That's the end of the YouTube playlist. Oh my god. It's done. It's freaking done. It's done, chat. That's what we were doing. No durability loss. Dude, if I had had durability loss on with how many times I died on those boss fights, I would have, like, flipped my freaking table. Enemies do 40% more damage. V-Bloods do 70% more damage and have 25% more health and have +3 levels. Have additional modifications and abilities. Oh boy, spears are up. Yeah, I know. I don't know if I've got it in me to do it right now though. that was so draining. That was so draining. And that's not a vampire sucking joke. Ah, you'd add a flip command just to use it? No, I don't need a flip command. You guys could flip coins with Google. That's fine. That's fine. Okay. Oh man, oh man, oh man. Reddit. Wait, what is this? Goes to it might be an issue. Yeah, I said it. I freaking called it. Dang, if only play testing was a thing and you could hire people to assure quality of something before you go into finalized product. This is play testing. Mug for a lift. Look at the achievement to see how many have beat Dracula on Brutal. Hang on. Brutal Slayer of the Immortal King. 0.9%. You know, honestly, that's more than I thought. What was the, you know what's kind of irritating? Brutal Adam does not have an achievement, I don't think. There's Solaris has an achievement and Dracula has an achievement, but Brutal Adam does not. I feel like Brutal Adam deserves an achievement. How many do you think solo? Oh, I have no idea. I mean, okay, those of you that have watched people play this co-op, do you think doing it solo makes it harder or easier? Because I understand that if you're on co-op, the bosses are buffed to compensate for the second player. So I'm not sure if which one's actually easier or more challenging. It's only for Ellie? Yeah, only the Ellie will die. Solo Dracula is easier. Dracula's co-op mechanics are insane. Oh, great. Solo is by far easier. The scaling is crazy in this game. Oh, wonderful. Two of us fought Dracula the other night and got owned. I wonder if one person dies, does the boss scale down when there's only one person still alive? Your Death Knights broke the AI a few times. The Death Knight's AI broke a few times. There were times I summoned them and they just stand there derping until, like, 6 seconds pass. Like, how about a co-op Dracula kill? No, I'm good. I'm feeling accomplished. I'm good. I am freaking good. In multiplayer, Dracula gets the after-hit nuke that the boss that gives you the bat form has. Oh, Heart Strike? He has Heart Strike. That's the thing that hits you, and then a few seconds later you explode and you heal him. But you can dodge the, well, if you fail to dodge the hit, you can dodge the explosion. 200 hours in hate. Yeah, oh my god, yeah, we did 200 hours, my god. So that's like, 5 playthroughs. Well, I started to say 5 playthroughs at 40 hours each, but honestly it was probably like 4 playthroughs that were 20 hours, and then like 100 hours of Dracula. So much. He applies Hard Strike with every hit. Don't get hit. There's a Guild Wars 2 hot POF sale going on. Oh, right on. Okay. All right. Chat. Usually in the morning stream, I got about an hour left right now, and I usually would break for lunch in like 8 minutes. I think this is just a good stopping point while I've got the freaking jitters, and we'll just chill here. So I am going to wrap it up here and just chill and have my lunch and relish in my victory. I will be back in about 6 hours for the evening stream that will primarily be Guild Wars 2 with the early access spear content. For anyone who doesn't play that, that's the main game that I do content for, and it's getting beta testing for new weapons being added to the game, which are spears and polearms. So we get to try out those tonight. So I will be back later this evening if you fancy joining me. The usual plugs: if you enjoyed the show, please consider hitting the like button on Twitch. Follow button on Twitch, like and subscribe if you're watching me on YouTube, because I stream to both. These are links to my 2 YouTube channels. Videos went up on both of them today. Would love to share them with you. Check them out. And special thanks to our dear patrons. They keep this channel alive. Couldn't do it without their support, and there's a link to that in the chat as well. With that, just to show some support to a colleague, I am going to raid someone on the Guild Wars 2 side right now, just to show some support. And again, I will be back in 6 hours if you want to rejoin me for the good stuff. So I'll see you over there. Thanks for showing us all the balls on Brutal. You're very welcome, Iron Maiden. And I saw your tweet that I got you hooked on the game, so you're welcome. Did you win? I did, Bozer, and it was insane. You should watch it. All right, see y'all over there.
Let's go. Spin.